Peace and blessings, family. This is
Ask
Mister. And tonight on this podcast, we are going to tackle relationships and what it means to have self-worth of individualism.
That's right. We're talking about self-worth. You have to feel good about yourself first before you can even get into a healthy relationship with somebody else.
And tonight, we're going to tackle the key purposes of who, where, and how you get into these relationships, whether it means good, bad, or ugly. So, hey, Brother Ron, would you like to start off with the good? Let's talk about the good as far as good relationships, because we've all had good relationships. We've had good relationships with our mother. Well, guess what? Before I knew God, I knew my mother.
That's right. That's who you knew first. But guess what?
What?
After you pop out of your mother.
True.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's when you start realizing, or this is when you're starting to be formed as an individual
Mm-hmm.
and who you are. Okay? And unfortunately, a lot of us, it might have been an unhealthy relationship that you had with your parents or parent. Okay?
Oh, so now we're saying single parent now. So now we know that a lot of us have been raised by single parents.
That's right, but guess what? That's the hand you were dealt.
Yo,
Okay, this is life.
what you mean?
This is life. This is life. You know what? I hate to use it like a card game,
Yo,
but guess what?
Just go in there.
When they shuffle those cards
He's
out,
still in it.
this is the hand. That's the hand you were dealt. That's the hand you work with. And guess what?
What?
You can work with that hand. You can
So
work
hold
with
on.
it.
Hey, so hold on. Am I subjugated? Am I subjugated to have that hand that I'm dealt?
But you still have a hand. You see,
Listen,
you're in
family.
the game. You're in the game. You're in the game. Guess what? If you don't have any cards dealt, you can't even play. But guess what? You have to play because you got a hand now. So work that hand.
Now, when he says work that hand, that means that the hand that you were dealt with, meaning that, hey, as you come up from a infant to a toddler to a adolescent to a teenager to a young adult to an adult.
That's your hand. That's your hand. That's what you're dealt. But guess what? That's fine. It's okay. And sometimes it may not, one of those aspects that Mark just talked about, one of those aspects, one of those cards, and that might not be good.
Sitting back.
Maybe you got 5 cards, and 2 of those cards were bad. It was bad. But guess what? The other 3 are good. You can work with those 3 cards. You can
You hear
work
this,
with them.
family?
Okay, you just heard how we broke it down. Okay, adolescence, teenager, adult. Okay, those are different cards. Those are different phases. Those are different stages in your life. And sometimes one of those cards through that phase of life wasn't good. It was a bad card. But guess what? You still got 4 other. You got 4 other cards. You got 4 other phases of your life.
But Brother Ron, hey, to the average, to the average person. Oh my God! I'm sorry. Hold on. No! You can't do this right here.
Okay, why can't I?
Can't do this right here.
Why
No,
can't I
because
do
now,
this? Why
hey,
can't I
I'm
do
getting.
it?
Hold on, I'm getting emotional right here. Hey,
okay.
and y'all can
That's
hate me
okay.
on this.
That's
I'm
okay.
getting emotional right here
That's
because,
okay.
I mean, there's a lot of people that didn't have this type of bringing up.
That's right. That's one of the cards.
Oh God,
That's just one of the cards in your hand. Remember, you got a whole hand. You have a whole hand.
Hold hand.
A whole hand.
Hold hand.
Maybe one of those cards or one of those fingers aren't working. I'm just telling you,
Sure.
You got a whole hand, and you have to look, and that's how you have to look at life. Okay. And now again, we still want to get back to relationships.
Go ahead.
Okay? Because when you're going into a relationship with somebody,
Yes.
the first thing you really have to do is understand your worth. How do you feel about yourself? Okay? You have to feel good about yourself. You have to know who you are, or else you're not going to go into a healthy relationship. It doesn't work. You're going to be bringing in some bad baggage, okay, to a relationship, and then whoever the person is that you're involved with, okay, you're gonna impose that stuff on them, and they might have some baggage. So what happens then is, if you don't have yourself straight, because you're going to have to deal with their baggage, okay? So it's good for you to at least have yourself together. And guess what? If you actually have yourself together and have it together, you will actually be able to help the person that you're with. Because you'll be able to see that they have some baggage that they need to step up to the plate. They just got to step up. But at least you'll be able to see it. You can see the baggage. You can see that out of that hand, you can see maybe 3 of them are missing. But guess what? If you can see it, if you can see that, you're walking in to a relationship with somebody that you know they don't have all 5 parts of it. They have, but you know it. You're walking into it knowing it and seeing it.
And that's what we call a character flaw. Remember that, family. A character flaw. Because a person of character goes off of 5 key principles. Hold on. Do it again.
5.
Key principles.
5.
Key principles.
Break it down to them.
5 key principles of character. And this is universal. This is universal knowledge. 5 key principles of character.
Break it down.
Number 1. What?
Break it down to him. Break it down for him.
I'm about to break it down for you.
Break it down.
Number 1, integrity. Integrity means, hey, be about your goddamn word. Say what you mean and mean what you say. If you're going to do things,
don't talk about it, be about it. Don't talk about it, be about it.
Be about it. Number 2, dependability. Guess what? With character, that person or that people has to depend on you to do what? They have to depend on you to be about your word, be about your monetary factor. They have to depend on what you say that you are going to do based off of what you already have.
Don't talk about it, be about it.
Number 3, responsibility. Be responsible, family. Yes, and I'm putting this up right here. Yeah.
All right. Okay. That's right. You're right. No.
Is it hurting
but you have to be
it's hurting
responsible.
them?
Yeah.
Is it hurting them?
That's right. Because they probably, I don't think they're getting it. I don't think they're really getting it.
They're not getting it?
But break responsibility down.
Okay, so let me put this down. Responsibility number 3. Responsibility is being responsible for you, yourself, and others.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I don't think they heard it.
Responsibility. And guess what? You know what that means. You can act like you don't know. Okay? You can play all these games, but don't talk about it, be about it.
I got 3 more to go.
You have 2 more to go.
I got 3 more. But okay, no. I got 2 more.
2 more.
Number
4.
Number 4 is loyalty. Who are you loyal to? Are you loyal to yourself?
That's the first thing you have to know.
Oh, God.
You have to be loyal to
Loyalty is a big thing.
Okay, remember, this is a part of who you are. If you can't be loyal to yourself, you can't be loyal to nobody else.
Oh.
Go ahead, man.
And when we're talking about loyalty, we're talking about loyalty to your family, loyalty to your children, loyalty to your community, loyalty to yourself. And there is where we go to number 5, is self-worth. I say that, family. I'm saying this right here.
Self-worth.
Say it again.
Self-worth.
These these people don't understand that.
That's right.
No, I'm getting pissed off right now. Oh my God! Because a lot of you don't have
self-worth.
God.
How can you be in a relationship with someone or anybody?
How can you have any character?
You don't value yourself.
How can you?
Okay? And guess what? You know how you feel. You know how you feel.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So what you have to do is, hey, you got to suck it up and you got to grow. All the 5 things that we just talked about.
We just talked about them.
You have to grow those 5.
You see 5.
Okay?
You see 5.
5 aspects of your character. Okay? You have to develop those before you can get into a relationship. Okay? None of this, I love him. I love her.
Hey, how about you love your what?
Self.
Say it again. How about you love your what?
Self first.
Self what?
First.
Oh, let's say it together. Number 1, self first.
Numero uno. And it's not being selfish. Okay? That's not being selfish. What you are doing is you're taking care of yourself first. Then you can think about a relationship. Only then. Only then.
And only then you will be able to understand, understand, and overstand who you are as a being. To ask yourself, who are you? What are you? And why are you?